Hello everyone, this is Dave from Dave's Recent Things. Today I'm going to be creating a dollar store high-end gold and black sculpture using the block game from the dollar store. Why don't we just get started and I'll show you how I created it. I have found this large tumbling tower game at the Dollarama, and I also saw these at the Dollar Tree as well. So these are the blocks that I'm going to be using today, along with these square dowels and this wooden box that I'm going to be using as a base. Now I got these at the Dollarama, but you can find these dowels and these little boxes at the Dollar Tree as well. The first thing I'm going to do is attach the wooden dowel to the base. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a little bit of no nails glue. And what this does, it is a wood adhesive that bonds wood together. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to find my center by creating a little X. Of course, X marks the spot. And then I'm going to place that dowel right in the center. I'm going to clean up my glue a little bit first, spread it around, make sure it is covered, and then I'm just going to hold it in place right at the center for a little bit. Now, it wasn't so stable after it dried, so what I decided to do was hammer in a nail right at the bottom, and then it became a lot more stable. So that glue I'm going to let completely dry for 24 hours. And of course, we all know and love this block game. You take one from the bottom and you put it on top. And of course, once I was taping this, I thought, oh, let me just try and see if I can do it. And whammo, it all fell down. But these are the blocks that I'm going to be using to create our sculpture. And what I'm doing is I'm just ahead of attaching it to the dowel. I'm just putting blocks side by side or end to end, just so I have them ready when I start placing everything together. Now, I don't put every block together. I still have singular blocks. You see those at the side, but I just created a little what do you call it? A little pile of my blocks to put together onto my dowel. So here is my stand. It's all dry. It's all ready to go. The bottom half I'm planning on painting black, and then the top where I'm showing you right here, that's where my sculpture is going to be. So my sculpture doesn't start at the bottom, but it does start more about, halfway up from the top. So now all I'm going to do is I'm going to start attaching these wooden blocks onto the dowel using my glue gun. And I have no plan. I kind of have an overall vision of what I would like to see it as. And how I'm going to get there, I don't know at this point. But I just decide to go with it. Let's see how it goes. And of course, you want to make it nice and even so it doesn't fall over, it doesn't tip. So I wanted to make a sort of a V shape coming up. And I just start adding those blocks and some of those pre-glued blocks as well. Keeping in mind, every time I attach something, I kind of step back, look at it, see how it's going. Is it balanced? Is it even? Is it where I want it to be? And if not, then I kind of change the blocks or I add more. But here you can see it's all put together. It is how I envisioned it. And I'm just so excited how it all turned out. Of course, that's not the end of it. We do have one more final step. And what I'm going to use is gold Rustoleum spray paint and black matte Rustoleum spray paint. So the base I'm going to paint in the black, and the top portion where the wood tumbling tower game blocks are, I'm going to paint in gold. And once that's all done and dry, here is our dollar store tumbling block game sculpture. I just love how this turned out. I was so impressed with it, so impressed with myself. Yay, Dave! I just love how this turned out, and I hope you do as well. Thank you so much for watching today. I really appreciate you joining me. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you can be notified whenever I upload a new video. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye for now.